Hey, Jason Rice from LotPop with the new LotParty show. You see, we got a new backdrop and we got a new time. We're actually starting at 3:15 Eastern time. We're going to be a 15-minute lead up to the Auto Dealer Live show every Thursday, which is at 3:30 Eastern. So tune in early to Auto Dealer Live, catch our show, because what we want to do on this LotParty, just like what you do at the physical LotParty at your stores, move cars around and stir things up. We want to hopefully stir things up, bring you some best practices and ideas from vendors, from dealers across the country. Another thing that we're doing is we're going to do a dealer of the week. You see these walls back here, we got dealer plates from all over the country where I traveled and actually been in stores, and I'm going to do a featured dealer of the week. That right there is for Zek Ford. They're in Kansas. They do a great job social media wise and the website and no lot lizards at one price. I actually bought a truck from them a while back, and they do a great job. Check out their site, but send us your plate. You can go to lotpop.com. Our address is on there. Send us a plate. We'll feature you as the dealer there. And we're going to, again, right now, this episode, I'm going to be interviewing Ben Burton. He's from Kia Meridian. He's actually a Automotive News 40 of 40 of this year, the 40 under 40. So he's going to be award winner. He's going to go over some of these best practices, help him grow his dealership, this Kia store. Phenomenal numbers. You'll hear about it here in this interview. Check it out. Hey, Jason Rice here. I want to introduce you to Ben Burton. He's actually the general sales manager of Kia Meridian, and he's going to go over kind of a little bit of detail. So, Ben, how long have you been at the store there? You're the general sales manager. How long have you been there?
We actually took over this store in October 13. Before, they've had the franchise for about 22 years-ish, and weren't really doing anything with it. And since then, we went from 66 new cars a year in 2013 to now we're going to push about 1,000 out this year.
Nice. Wow. That's 1,000, 66 to 1,000. That's a huge jump. What does that put you in the nation as far as Kia stores?
Well, we're not number one. I mean, that's the big boys, Facillo, and those type of guys. But it puts us number one continually in Mississippi. We've
nice.
Attained that result, number one volume dealership in Mississippi for the last 3 years.
I should say. So one of the things we try to do on the show is just bring some best practices and things. And obviously, from you guys taking this from 66 a year to over 1,000, what transition? What things did you do? Move around? What's some of the best practices that a dealer could that you're maybe doing that you don't see a lot of dealers doing that got you to that kind of level?
You've got to get the community involved. A lot of people say, oh, we're going to get community events, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, but if you don't have your community behind you, you're never going to get to these kind of levels. And I've been very blessed. My general manager, Myron Moses, has always been a very big outreach proponent of getting the community involved. We have a guy that's what his goal is. We go out and we find events that we can get into, whether it be a barbecue or a bake sale, or we sponsor a concert, whatever it may be, we get involved, we get behind it.
So that really got your name out there. Did that take time to develop? Because I got a guy like in Oklahoma City, he's an independent, and he's telling me how he needs to find himself and stuff. And I said, well, that takes time. You just can't, you need to find that niche. But then how long did that take for you guys to dig through that and get that going?
Shake the hands and kiss the babies. That took about to get our name out there. And then it just kind of snowballs and comes to you. And the biggest thing that we did is we changed the way people bought cars here. For 20 years, the only way people thought they could buy cars here was to buy here, pay here, or a local independent used car store. Nobody thought they could get the credit they needed or wanted or deserved. So you tell them, hey, look, you can get what you want. You can get a brand new car. You can get America's best car, according to J.D. Power and Associates.
Yeah.
And we did that. And we put people in the cars they want at great payments, and we still pay the bills.
Nice. So, how'd you get the word out with that? I mean, did you guys do a lot of social media stuff? Did you do partnerships on websites and things like that, or how'd you get the word out?
We changed a lot of our websites around. We partnered with a couple of companies. One of them, Dremora. They changed our website. We've got a mobile site with that.
Okay.
We used a couple marketing companies. We did Excel Media, looking at some other things with them. And we did a lot of direct mail pieces.
Okay.
And just did a lot of saturation markets. Did a lot of buyback mailers, a lot of targeted mailers to different people, to different makes. There wasn't a lot of Kia people here, so we had to go after our own.
Sure.
We had to go after the Nissans, the Toyotas, the Hyundais, the Dodges, to our sister store. We had to go after and create our own niche market. So, being from Atlanta, we had to bring a lot of that pizzazz into the market. It was kind of like we awoke a sleeping giant. We came in here, everybody told us that you couldn't do what we did. And Myron, myself, and Jerry came in here, and we turned the whole town around. And now, whatever we do, we've got 7 dealerships to try to do exactly what we do. It's pretty crazy. It's actually kind of comical. To hear our cars played 10 times different ways, or to see our mailers done 6 different ways, to look at our websites done by different people. It's pretty cool. They always say imitation is the best flattery, but bad imitation is pretty bad.
Well, and two, once you get that community going, you got your foot in the door. It's hard for to kick it back out, especially the volume that you guys have increased on. And you got a lot of changes going on at the store. One, I want you to touch on, I think you said you got a little construction going on, and you said that's due to the backdrop back there. Maybe go into that. And then two, you got the holiday weekend, so I'm sure you got some promotions going on. So what are you doing to stir things up that way too?
Yeah, the construction is, we're starting, we're demoing the facility we're in. We're going to build a whole new facility there. So we're going to be in trailers the whole 9 yards for the production event, which is starting at the end of this month. And we're starting the demo inside, but don't get me started on that. And holiday weekend, everybody's running a holiday sale. Luckily, we work for great owners. We're actually closed Monday. Nice. Which is awesome. We're taking advantage of it.
Yeah, take that day off.
But we are definitely doing a sale. We're doing a sale up through tomorrow. We started last week. So we take a different approach here. We kind of look at a sale from a standpoint of we take the last 10 days of the month and we try to do a sale every last 10 days of the month. That's our push. Mm-hmm. We do inventory reduction, or we do a major sell-off, or whatever the case is, and we try to throw those things out there and really go for whatever. If Kia is running a special on a Sorrento or a Forte or a Rio, we push those things as hard as we can. Right now we're in a big used car push, so we're pushing those. We're doing it. We're calling it our elimination sell-off, like we talked about earlier. Trying to get those things.
You got you said something about giving away TVs and stuff like that too. You guys pushing cars?
Every month we try to do a big giveaway tomorrow, kind of for Labor Day, and we've done this throughout our time here in Meridian. We do huge giveaways. Usually we do them compounded around big events with the store or big events with the community. Mm-hmm. Tomorrow's kind of a jumble. We're giving away a 75-inch TV. Courtesy of a local electronics store and us. We're also giving away a car. When people walk out of here, they're going to pay their taxes, of course, but they walk out of here with a paid for car.
What kind of car is that you're giving away? But as far as dealers doing a promotion like that, what kind of car do you give away? Is this something 10-year-old trade, or is it something fairly new? Or
trade, but it's something that we give away the trades. We've partnered with 2 major manufacturers, one being Peavey, one being Woodstock Furniture, and we've given away a new Kia. And we're actually going to do it next year as well, and we're going to give away another new Kia. So we've done that before, but every month we'll give away a used car.
Okay.
Just a trade that we do whole safety inspection, make sure everything's cool. And when we do that giveaway, we've got probably about 600 people.
Wow. Yeah.
And to show you the size of my showroom, it's about the size of 3 of your rooms that you're in right now.
So now you get 1 or 2 cars sitting there, huh? If that.
That's it.
Yeah.
It's tiny. So, but I'm very blessed. Meridian has been awesome. The people that has put in my path have been awesome. It's allowed me to be named one of 2016's automotive 40 under 40.
Well, that's what I was gonna hit on. You so you're 40 under 40, so obviously you're getting some recognition for the great work you're doing. General sales manager. Last few minutes of our conversation here, as a general manager, what do you take pride in when you're dealing with employees? Because that's one of the biggest struggles: training, getting people to stay at the stores and not have big turnover. So, what do you do as a general manager to help keep that motivation and things maybe that some other dealers can benefit from?
I want them to know that I've always got their best interests at heart. I grew up in the car business, and kind of a little bit about me is I was brought up in the old school type industry, old school type car business. It was never sugarcoated. It was always it is what it is.
Yeah.
But I kind of got a double-edged sword because that was when I was with an older generation. I also worked in the corporate side when I was with America. So it's kind of the best of both worlds. And so you kind of got to see the do it or else, and you also got to see the, well, let's take care of this, let's take care of that. Right. So what I like to pride myself on is I take care of my people. I show them that I care. I try to show them how to get the results, and I try to show them that when I show them their checks and their money. One thing I do pride ourselves on is we're one of the most profitable Kia dealerships in the country. Last year we were 260% over profitability for Kia dealerships nationally.
Wow, that's a huge number.
Yeah, so we do it the right way. You know, we're not crazy people. We're not, you know, messing everything up. We don't have a manufacturing facility.
Well, to get some people to know you better, you know, we got a couple minutes here left. What's way people can maybe get a hold of you if they want to reach out to you? Twitter handle, phone number, email, whatever. What do you want to throw out there?
Handle is at CBB382.
Hold on, do that again. I think we got a little breakup. What was that?
All right, it's at CBB382.
Okay.
My email address is my name, ben.burton@comcast.net. I've had that forever.
Okay.
My cell phone number is 706-936-5852. Text me. That's the best way, man. Just text me, and if I can help anybody, let me know. Everybody's, you know, I can't believe how gracious the automotive community has been to me the last 2 years. You know, David Villa, Tommy Elwell, those guys are great. I met them at Digital Dealer. Yeah. Ziegler. I mean, all those guys are phenomenal, bro. It's been a whirlwind. It's been really cool.
Well, congratulations on the 40 under 40, and for you to be able, and thank you for taking the time and giving back to the automotive community and give us some good insights on what it takes to take a store from 60 a year to 1,000. I mean, that's phenomenal. You guys do a great job. All right, appreciate it.
I look forward to hanging out with you. Hopefully you'll be at NADA.
Yep. We'll be at NADA. We'll be at Digital Dealer. I'll be at the used car conference coming up from Auto Remarketing. So if you make it to any of those, that might be a good one, because I know you said you're working on used cars, but Auto Remarketing's got a good conference coming up here in November. But good to talk to you. Thanks for all your time, and we'll definitely meet up in person. Talk to you later. Thanks.